This happened one summer when I was still in college, I guess, and my father was living in Washington. Or we were living in Washington because he was ambassador at large with Truman and, what's his name?
Dean Acheson?
Dean Acheson. And he was talking to another government official about summer jobs. If you got any suggestions, my son is looking for an interesting summer job. And when I had been in the Army Specialized Training Program, which was for people who volunteered before they were 18, they sent us back to school until we were ready to go into the Army. I had studied surveying.
Oh.
And so they said, well, is there any summer job available there? And they said, oh yes, the Bureau of Land Management is, this was the year we lived in Washington with my family, because my father was State Department then. And this was the Bureau of Land Management was doing a project up on, in North Dakota, on the border Canada.
Oh, oh.
And it was a project to resurvey the original surveys that had been recorded by the government 100 years ago or so. And since I'd had some surveying service, they took me on as a summer job. And I would carry the stick for the guy to hold it, and he
Right.
the head of the team would take a reading. And they said it was very important, because they would get to a corner of a section, they were called, the land was demarked into sections. And they get to where the original survey 100 years ago or so was made, the boundary, a corner, and dig down and see if they could find the rocks that had been put there
Oh, wow.
by the original surveyors 100 years ago. And usually we did. And so then they would remark it and confirm that the border with Canada had not moved. And I would carry the stick, keep carrying it further along. But we stayed in a town in North Dakota whose name will come back to me, of course. And one of my fellow summer workers had a guitar, which he was anxious to sell to me.
Oh.
I said, yeah, well, it's a nice guitar, I'd love to know, but I don't know how to play. He said, I'll teach you how to play it, and then you can buy it. I said, okay. So in the evening, we'd come back to the hotel, and he would teach me how to play his guitar. And eventually I bought